Are you wondering how long you can safely stay in a calorie deficit? And what happens to your body if you stay in one for too long? Those are exactly the right questions to be asking, and this video covers both. Calorie deficits are at the heart of most weight management approaches. But how long is too long, and when does restriction start doing more harm than good? Understanding that balance really matters for your health, so let's start with the basics. A calorie deficit simply means you're consuming fewer calories than your body burns each day. When that happens, your body needs to find energy from somewhere else. It starts by using stored carbohydrate, called glycogen, from your liver and muscles. Once those stores run low, it begins breaking down fat for fuel. That's the process behind fat loss. But here's what many people don't realize. Your body doesn't just sit back and let that happen indefinitely. Over time, it adapts. Your basal metabolic rate, the number of calories your body burns at rest, can decrease. And hunger hormones, particularly one called ghrelin, can increase. That's why sustained weight loss often becomes progressively harder the longer a deficit continues. It's not a lack of willpower. It's your body responding to what it perceives as an energy shortage. So what does current guidance actually say? A moderate deficit of around 500 to 600 calories per day is broadly considered safe for most healthy adults over a period of several months, provided your diet is nutritionally balanced. This level of restriction supports gradual, steady progress without placing excessive strain on the body. Very low-calorie diets, those providing 800 calories or fewer per day, are a different matter entirely. NHS guidance is clear that these should not exceed 12 weeks, and they must be carried out under the supervision of a healthcare professional. They're not something to attempt independently. It's also worth knowing that the quality of what you eat during a deficit matters enormously. Restricting calories without maintaining adequate protein, vitamins, and minerals puts you at risk of nutritional deficiencies, even if the calorie numbers look fine on paper. So what are the warning signs that a calorie deficit has become too aggressive or gone on too long? There are several to be aware of. Irregular or absent periods can be a sign that your body is under significant physiological stress. Persistent fatigue that doesn't improve with rest is another red flag. Hair loss and low mood are also worth taking seriously. These symptoms suggest your body isn't getting what it needs, and they warrant a conversation with your GP. Longer-term risks of extended calorie restriction include bone loss, hormonal disruption, and an association with disordered eating behaviors. These are recognized health risks that are important to understand before committing to any prolonged dietary change. One more thing. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, under 18, have diabetes or another long-term condition, or have a history of eating disorders, please seek personalized advice from your GP or a registered dietitian before changing your diet. A calorie deficit isn't appropriate for everyone, and these groups in particular need tailored guidance. If you're thinking about how to approach weight management safely, NICE Guideline N G246 recommends a combination of dietary advice, physical activity, and psychological support as the foundation of sustainable weight management, because no single element works as well in isolation. To recap, a moderate calorie deficit is generally considered safe for healthy adults over several months, but the size of the deficit, your overall health, and the quality of your diet all matter. Your body adapts to prolonged restriction in ways that can make things harder over time, and there are real warning signs to watch for. Very low-calorie diets should only ever be done under professional supervision. This video is for general information only. Please speak to your doctor or a registered dietitian before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. Links to NHS and NICE resources are in the description below. If you found this helpful, leave a comment. We'd love to know what topics you'd like us to cover next. And if you haven't already, please give this video a like and subscribe to the Bolt Pharmacy channel for more evidence-based health content.